Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the previews exclusive Funko Firefly Legacy Collection action figure of JAYNE COBB with his little knit hat. Here's a closer look at the little previews exclusive sticker on the box. Let's dive right on in. When Funko first announced they were making Legacy action figures, this was the version of JAYNE I was hoping they'd make. Man walks down the street in a hat like that, people know he's not afraid of anything. And just looking at this figure, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I mean, it's the exact same figure as the regular JAYNE figure, but let's be honest, I'm really just in this for the hat, and I think they did a great job with the hat. I mean, it looks good. It's really well sculpted. It's like proportionate to his head. I mean, it's hard to like sculpt knit, but I think they did a good job with like the overall paint scheme of it. And the little poof ball on top looks really, really good. I like the fact that they did include some yellow paint on there to mix up the color scheme a bit. But the red and the orange and the yellow all read really well, and I like the way, you know, it hangs down the side of his head. The ear flaps look really, really good. Obviously, I like this head more than the regular head. But this one does have a pretty good face sculpt of, you know, Adam Baldwin's face. I think they did a good job with the goatee and the mouth. I think the sculpt of his like forehead brow area, his eyeballs, reads really good, I think. Now the rest of the figure is pretty solid with some weird little choices. The weirdest choice is the elbow joints, which goes really considerably through the arm. You're sculpted to the contours of the arm perfectly, which if you bend them to like, you know, hold anything, you get this weird, really weird looking nub sticking out of his arms. So if you're going to pose them to hold like the guns, it does look strange from the sides. But the articulation on this is pretty good as far as like the shoulder ball joints, the rotating elbow, the swiveling wrist with the hinge in the wrist. I like the little hinge within that wrist. It helps, you know, when holding guns and stuff. The mid-torso cut is cool, but, you know, it does really break up the design of the t-shirt and looks kind of weird, I think. There is no waist cut, but the legs have strong articulation with a mid-thigh cut, which is awesome. Double knee joints. There is no boot cut. And the bottom of the feet do not swivel, but they do hinge. So if you want to turn the feet, you're going to have to turn them from the thigh. Now, going in for a closer look, you can just see how the sculpt of the boots are really strong. Like, there's a lot of good texturing here to the boot, and then the straps, the paint, the laces, you know, the bottom. I think the feet look really good. The legs are good as far as like the general sculpt of his pants, the wrinkles on the back. I wish these knee joints had been painted, though, to match the rest. It's like a clear plastic, and that's kind of annoying. But the overall paint job, as far as like the pants and the shirt, are all pretty decent. The belt looks good. The little rivets, the belt buckle looks good. The wrinkle of his shirt is well sculpted, and I think his gloves look really good as far as like the paint goes on those and the detailing within them. So yeah. And then, you know, the little Chinese writing there looks cool. He comes with a few accessories. He comes mainly with the most important one, I think, Vera, which looks really good and is very well painted. I like the use of brown and gold and silver and black. It's very well done and very well detailed. It looks just like how it does in the show. He also comes with a little pistol, and I think the silver paint on here and like how dark it, you know, dirty it looks is really, really great. And comes with his knife. And all these can be put onto the figure. If I can get it in there. That's what she said. And this one goes into the holster there. Perfectly like so. Here's a comparison between the two JAYNE figures so you can see how the hat sits. Pretty cunning, don't you think? I think it turned out pretty good. I gotta say, I like this one better than the regular one. No offense to the regular one. As if, you know, a toy could take offense, but whatever. This is a good looking figure. I think the hat looks awesome. I mean, JAYNE's already awesome, but he's even more awesome with that hat. So I dig it, and if you're interested in getting this, you know, it's available at like most like specialty stores, comic book shops, and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks for watching.